Alright, party people, welcome back to Isla Napali, episode number 25.5. I made this episode due to your incredible, awesome feedback of the last episode. I'm just overwhelmed by all the comments, and I thought, okay, you know what, I need to jump into the game, and I need to discuss all the stuff with you together in this episode. So we are not going to build anything. For those of you who want to have something built, sorry, that's not the episode for it. In this episode, we are going really through all the feedback you guys came up with in the recent comments, and I want to address them and talk about them so you can really approve my idea of how to tackle those things. Since you know, I felt like we need to definitely talk about this also in this kind of video format now. I could have easily made kind of a podcast. I was actually thinking about making a podcast as I am the CEO sitting in my room, but I have something else planned for this. So here we go. And so first of all, the first thing we are going to do is, and I think you guys will approve this, I'm gonna choose this one and hit delete. There we go. We're going to delete this thing because the feedback was basically a lot of you guys came up with the feedback that this ride over here is so much similar to this one, and I kind of agree. I just loved the scissor and kind of wanted to bring that in, but you guys totally said the correct thing. It is too similar, and I definitely want to have something else in here. Most of you suggested, and this is what I'm going to put here now, this is also how I can enlarge the queue and stuff. One of the things you guys wanted to see here is a drop tower, and let me just place the smaller one here and see if it's gonna work. I have no idea if so, but we are going to try. So if this is this the Ascendance or is it the other one? I'm not quite sure if this is the small one or if this is the big one. Let me just check. I think, okay, the hyper jump is the smaller one. Okay, so we can go with this one. I mean, it has an incredible small footprint. I don't know if I'm going to go for this one, like so. Hello, like so. So we have this one here, which is a very small footprint, like a very tiny footprint. Maybe this could also be just an element for somewhere else, or I'm gonna delete this quickly. Basically, I just want to have your decision on which we go for out of those two. Let me just quickly show you the other one, because that was also a request you guys had, and this is the overpower one. I hope it is going to fit here. It seems to fit here that direction. Let me just check. I think this is even a better rotation to go for than the other one. Maybe we can even squeeze that in like this. Maybe. I don't know if so, but it could. Why isn't that working though? I can't see any reason why it isn't working. Let me just... Okay, so what is the issue here? Is it too close to the... I don't really get it. Let me just try it again. For me personally, this would be my first choice. Not entirely sure why it wasn't fitting here. Let me just check again. Because the overpower was also someone suggested that one, and I totally agree with your choice, so to say. Let me just check. Why isn't that fitting? So obviously, I mean, there's barely anything in the way. Okay, so here's nothing. So maybe that, no, there's also no, okay, it's also not too close to this area. Okay, this is somehow weird. Maybe it's, let me just check. Okay. I'm a bit confused why this is not working like that. Okay, maybe we need to delete this structure, and let's see if that's the reason. I mean, if that's the reason, I'm going to place that later. I'm not too sure whether this is not working correctly due to this thing. That doesn't seem to be the reason. If I'm going to rotate it this way again, is it due to the stones and stuff? I kinda don't get it, to be honest. Let me just check something else. So what is if I'm going to just basically select all of this and move the whole stuff upwards? So like here, I don't know. Let's see if we can get it in now. I don't know. I don't know if I am able to get this in like this. Oh god, the menu is taking ages. So here we go again. Let me see if we can squeeze it. Okay, I have no clue at all why this is not fitting. Maybe we need to do this as well. Okay, actually don't need that one, but hey. So let me just move this up as well. Here we go, something like that. I kind of don't get it, to be honest. I really don't get it. Okay, so let's check again. Hello, could you please open? So here we go. Looks a little better already. Okay, it doesn't. What the hell? Is it maybe not flat enough? Potentially that's the issue, but then it would work like that. So it definitely would. Okay, if we go that height, maybe it's because of the pathway. You know what? I'm going to delete the path over here first of all. Let me just check. I mean, even that's another thing of your feedback. So maybe we need to delete this first. Here we go. And now let's check if we can get it in, squeezed in right now. I just want to check if that's the reason. I'm gonna make this clean again afterwards. So let me see. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better right now. A lot better. So we can squeeze that in. How great is this? Okay, so is that the front? Although I am not too sure about this. Yes, it is. I feel like this ride is the perfect choice to be placed in here. So let me just quickly. Oh wait, that's not too clever. Need to do it again. There we go. So there we go, and now let's just move this carefully in here. There we go, that's exactly the height we need to go for. The fence is already in position again. We can perfectly put the entrance here. This one is potentially a bit too high, but that's the only thing, which is not working properly, I guess. So there we go, that's it. One thing I need to address as the next fact, by the way, I don't know if it's okay for you. I will basically adjust this later on, but for me, sound is way too loud. I can't barely hear what I'm saying, so sorry for this. So I'm pretty much on the side to do this over here. What I will change though is where the exit is placed. So this exit over here won't exist any longer. So what we do instead is something completely different. And let me just quickly delete this already. So what I thought, what could be done is, oh wait, do I need to delete this now? And I can't really build that, right? Okay, let's keep that here. Maybe we need to do it else later on, but for the first thing I need to do is to delete this. I heard all your feedback that this beach over here is not the best thing, and I heard your feedback that we won't do a tunnel. I fully agree. I love the idea of having a panoramic route maybe alongside the canyon on this side over here, like really having a nice little route over here which then goes into the hotel later on. The only thing I am a bit afraid of is that it will, like in reality it wouldn't, but in the game it will basically destroy the overall look of this side of the mountain. I totally enjoy how this looks, to be honest, and I want to keep it as clean as possible. What I'm really aiming for is like having a little bit of a weather station up here where we do have a chairlift going up. I'm not too sure where to place it, but that's exactly the thing. I was thinking of putting a chairlift over here, so that we do have the chairlift over here, and this in combination with, and now maybe the chairlift over here, or we do it over here. I'm not too sure about this. I don't even know how long we can get the whole thing done, so maybe if we got this one go over here. I mean, the thing is, I don't really want to destroy the sidelines over here, so that's why I wanted to put it here if it's possible somehow, and then I bring the path back all the way around here so that it then joins in here again, so that people really take the chairlift. I think that's a good thing. The other thing you came up with is the heat problem, which I'm going to tackle over here. Maybe that's the only thing we can quickly do, because I already have the idea how to do it, so let me just quickly do it. I was already fearing that this feedback will come up, and you're obviously right. This is something we can incredibly easy fix, and we're gonna do this right now. Let me just put this piece in here. Is the angle snap turned on? It is. So we can basically bring that in. Put this here, this one here, and wait, another. Oh yeah, the autosave is exactly coming then when I'm going to build. Incredible. This is insane. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna use is the little awning piece over here. I'm gonna rotate this around 90 degrees. Here we go. And I think we can pretty much go like this and put it also. Wait, that was kind of dumb, but we can still do it like that. So this way, and this way, and now I just want to rotate it again 90 degrees like that, and like that. I'm not fully sure if this looks decent enough. So no, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't. So we're gonna do the following. Gonna try and make this perfectly flat, if this is somehow possible. It should be at least. Okay, boom. And now, whoopsie, I should have first of all hit Control X. Here we go, and just feel that the game doesn't crash, and put the other one in here, like so. It can actually look a little bit kind of forced. I'm not, you know, I'm willing to accept that, since this is kind of a budget roof piece, but I think this is exactly what I wanted to do. Now we can actually bring these pieces over and put them into this one, and put them into this one. Wait, that's not positioned perfectly. There we go, and we put this in here as well. So, and we can now, hopefully the gizmo helps us. Well, it's a little bit fucked up, but for what, oh wait, we don't know, it's too fucked up actually. Never mind. Alrighty, maybe we have to move the whole thing then. I am fearing, but let's see. Just put one here, and the other one here. It's a little bit of a, I don't know, it's frustrating that you do need to do this all manually now, like one by one, instead of just copying. I mean, I don't know that, I never expected to say that, but I want to have the old broken gizmo back. Like, before this update, the gizmo was broken, but it was not as broken as it is right now, so you could still deal with some things. And now I mean, usually when I build, I don't even use it any longer. I try to build with the grid technique I showed you in my tutorial. That's basically the technique I think which works the best, and so you don't really need that gizmo any longer. For this little step over here, I'm gonna try to make it like that. I'm a little bit lazy here. So here we go. This would be a little bit like a extra roof that's going to make sure that this is not going to be burned out completely, but you still have a little bit of light in. I think that's kind of what you could work with, right? I mean, that should be working, like having this in kind of glass, and I think that's fine. I think we can work with it. People, let me know in the comments below. So that's one thing I just wanted to change quickly. Oh, we can actually also quickly change the other thing, which is this one, and we just need to delete that one. Let's delete the doors. You didn't really like the doors. I can totally follow your explanation on that. Let me just check if those are kept closed now. Yes, they are. So we have all hidden the ugliness in here. Don't really need to do anything else. I think that's pretty much it. The only thing I don't really like is that we do have this one now completely hidden, so you can't really see that. I mean, maybe we need to keep that open from one side. What you also said is that we do need a concrete structure over here to support all the things. I fully agree. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make a complete concrete structure going around here that makes sure that we also do have kind of a staircase going down into the canyon. The whole canyon needs to be designed as well, so we do need actually have a little bit of a road that goes down here to the lift hill, so that we do have like a backstage area going down here. We do need to make sure that they can also access the splashdown. I think these are pretty much the things we need, and yeah, that's basically what I want to do over here. Next up is this little shop area down here. People were questioning what I'm doing over here, and I didn't really show that in the video because reasons. So this little shop will be a really tiny gift shop. I have already placed the barriers, and it seems she can't really come out here. Is it due to the barriers actually? Well, that could be the issue, but let me just check what's happening if I move this one over. Is she able to go out then? She's not. Let me delete that completely. Okay, then she's going to go out. That means we do have to kind of delete this and make it on our own. You were also, like, I think it was also correct to say that maybe it doesn't fit the style over here, and this is why I'm going to try and change that. I mean, I even didn't tackle the colors yet, so this will look basically kind of nicely. It will look nicely. I just wanted to have these kind of yeah, window faces. I don't even know if I need this any longer, or maybe if I'm going to tilt this completely like triangular so that it does go in here. We're gonna have some how they're called again, these little let me just check. They are called come on, damn it, the backpack boxes. No, they're not called backpack boxes. They are called where are they? I can't see a thing. Hello, let me just see, maybe I can read it before I see it. Nope. Lockers. The lockers. That's what I wanted. See? I can... basically, we were gonna put some lockers over here. And yeah, that's basically it for this area over here. The more I see this one, I really like it. But I really need your feedback, guys. Do you want to have this one in here? Like the Overpower 6? Or do you want to have something else in here? I wasn't even finished with this area over here. So I was thinking of having the chairlift. Really, chairlift does go in here. I think I can really just bring that that really into the terrain, so that's really hidden kind of nicely. It doesn't really block too much. But what I wanted to do then is, because you guys were also asking for it, to make this kind of a public beach, which then is accessible from over here. And we have some beautiful assets in the workshop right now, where we can grab some nice little floating rings and donuts, swimming donuts and stuff. Maybe we're gonna make even like a little bit of a water slide over here, one simple thing going into the lake. We're gonna have some scuba stuff here, some surfboards. So I can really imagine that we then have also like a little bit of a changing room over here that is also a little bit raised, so that we do have a nice building that closes or fills in this gap over here. So this would also make sense then to bring that all back into this area here, so that you have to go here, and this will be kind of a little area where I can go, first of all, take the chairlift up here to go to the little weather station, and then the other thing is to go to the beach and relax a little bit if you want. So maybe you've got 2 days in the park, so you could go here and have a little bit of fun over here and then go back into the park in the noon. So that's one thing. And the last thing is we are going to change this coaster quite a bit. The coaster layout obviously stays the same, but we're gonna make this building a little bit differently, so that we do have a transfer track, which is basically down here. We're gonna enlarge the whole building a tiny bit so that we can squeeze that in somehow. We also need to make sure that this entrance, oh, the gate is gone. I believe this one has been deleted from the workshop, so I do have to make the gate again. I definitely want to go into this entrance area in general. This is pretty much empty how it is right now. So maybe even some of you suggested to have some ticket booths. Don't know where to fit them actually. I need to fit them somewhere in here. I don't know where to put them else. So the only thing could be here, but yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, we're gonna see how this turns out in the next episode. But until then, let me know your feedback if everything I suggested is correct. And yeah, see each other in the next one. Until then, have a great day and bye-bye.
We should be hiding out wherever we may find